All right, take two, because the first video came out terrible. My mind was racing. I was all over the place. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to say. It just didn't come out right. It didn't come out very organized. So we're going to go about this again now that I've hit my workout and I got my mind rolling on the right track now, and I've had a second to organize my thoughts. So it's Monday, January 14th, 2019. It's 11:57 a.m. It's about 28 degrees outside. It was a weekend of cold and snow here in southern Indiana, and definitely can have an effect on the mood, and definitely can have an impact on whether or not you get out and get a lot of stuff done. And the whole seasonal depression thing doesn't make it, any easier. So I mean, really the big thing for me that I think really helps me during times when it's it's cold, when I feel less motivated, are just positive habits. And I believe it's like a 3-tier approach to life that really can help you get organized and really help you stay on the right track and get out of that vicious cycle of depression and being upset. And I think it's just all about believing in yourself again, and setting some goals, and then developing the habits and putting together tasks that help you get to that point. So in order, I believe that it's habits, tasks, and goals. So I believe that you can set daily tasks just in betterment of your life, and have daily habits to keep things organized and to better yourself. But at the end of the day, you need to find a way to set a goal that motivates you, and the habits and tasks are what gonna get you there. So there's a couple things to consider. You can go there's a couple ways you can do it. Now, one is to set some daily habits that just make you able to live a better life, and to stay more organized. And then the backwards approach, or the other approach, not even backwards, it's just the inverse, is to set some goals and then to base your habits and tasks around those goals. So more like general life stuff would be to wake up at a consistent time every day, eat breakfast every day, get your day started right so that you can just have a productive day. And then there are other times that you will develop habits that are going to be contributing towards your goal. So one example is, like, say you want to eat better. Well, one of the things that you might be able to do, one of the habits, one of the small things that you can do every day, is to have a nice healthy breakfast. So whether that's a protein shake, a smoothie, egg white whole egg mixture, like an omelet with spinach, whatever it is, just find something that you can do and execute every day to get your day started right. So that's your foundation. That's what's gonna leave you feeling accomplished from the moment you wake, and from the moment that you get started from during the day. And then from there, you just build from there. And then as far as tasks go, like, I'm just going to use health and fitness as an example here. So you've already started your day with a positive habit of eating a healthy breakfast. So what's next, right? So say your goal is to run a 5K. You don't just get out of bed and run a 5K, even if you can. You might be able to, but do you want to be competitive at it? Do you want to do a good job at it? And do you not want to feel like you're dying when you run it? So what you have to do is you actually have to train. You have to have a training program, and there's plenty of resources online. There's no reason in today's internet age that you should not be able to find a program or a way to achieve your goals. There's so much free information out there that you should be able to find a way to achieve pretty much any goal, a timeline, a schedule, some sort of way to prepare for that. So along the line of tasks, now you set tasks in your day or in your week. So I know that for my goal of running a 10K competitively, I've got to set some weekly and daily goals. So one of those things is I set a weekly goal of running Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, because that's what works best for my schedule. And you can do the same. You just have to set up those tasks, put it on a to-do list, put it on your calendar as a reminder, a refresher. That way you get that hit. Your phone pings, it gives you the event reminder, the time reminder. Hey, go run. Go run 1 mile today, do your intervals today, whatever it is. But you're putting a task on a list, on a calendar, and then you're checking that off. You're getting that dopamine dump from actually accomplishing something and checking it off your list. And that's something you can do with anything in your day. I love making task lists, whether it's checking my emails, or whether it's making a phone call, or doing whatever I need to do for the day, for life, or for work, I love making a list and then checking it off. Even if it's something that I've already done and then I go back and check it off, it helps me stay organized, and it also helps me track what I have done, and it makes me feel good every time I'm able to check something off my list. So, you know, even if I've already made that phone call, I might go to my to-do list and I might write, you know, make phone call to the bank, and then I'll check it off. And it actually starts to create this cycle of accomplishment, of achievement, and I find that it really helps. So whatever it is, it's just, you know, you really need to sit down and think about what you want in life and write some solid goals. And then think about the habits and the tasks that are going to help get you there, and then regularly update and assess those habits and tasks. So, you know, if you get through the week or you get through the month, it's good to look back on what you've done, go back through your calendar, go back through your task list, see what you did right, and also now see what you can improve on. So, because there's always something you can improve on. There's always something that you've messed up, or you can develop an efficiency now that you've been doing it for a while. And so that's important. It's not just, you know, set a goal and then do it. Sometimes you have to revisit and rethink how you've done it, because there's always ways that we can be better. And that's something I touched on in the first video, is there's always inefficiencies or inadequacies in the things that we do. And it's not about, you know, looking at everything in a negative light. It's looking at it in an introspective way, in a way that you're thinking about what you've done and what you can improve, so that you can keep taking those steps forward that I talked about. So, you know, that's an important part of the process. And then once you have achieved that goal, whatever that ultimate goal is that you set in that area of your life, set a new one. We can't just set one goal, two goals, and achieve it and then just not go anywhere. We have to rethink. We have to redefine ourselves. And that was like the whole thing with running for me. It was a new challenge. It was something that I didn't necessarily enjoy or love, but I knew it was something that was going to challenge me, and it was going to make me a better person. It was going to make me a more motivated person. It was going to teach me things about myself that was going to fuel my fire. And I highly encourage you to do the same. Do things that get you out of your comfort zone and challenge you and make you a better person and make you into who you want to be. So just keep working on yourself, keep developing those habits, keep working them through every day, keep assessing and reassessing and working towards who you want to be. So with that being said, this was I feel like way more organized than my first take. And, you know, that's just a great message that, you know, sometimes you have to fail, man. I took that video this morning, the initial video on, you know, goal setting, tasks, habits, and it just was terrible. Like I didn't even listen to it. I started to listen to it. I'm like, this is so bad. I would feel terrible to put out this content to somebody. So, you know, I would be lying if I didn't say I had a negative thought in my head. Like, what are you doing? Why are you making these videos? It's so terrible. But, you know, once it was actually beneficial to, you know, have a mini fail there and to be terrible at it, because it got me thinking and organizing my thoughts in a more cohesive way and in a more understandable way. And so, you know, I was able to put out this video. I feel good talking to you right now. I feel like I at least made some bit of sense. And if I could leave you with one like little nugget to finish this video, it would be that I want you to start thinking about the habits that you have. And then I want you to develop one new beneficial habit. So whether that is reading 5 pages in a book in a day, whether that be fictional, non-fictional, motivational, or otherwise, I want you to set some sort of positive goal. So if it's reading 5 pages in a book, if it's watching a YouTube video for 5 minutes on motivation, or if it's researching a new healthy recipe and actually trying it out, if it's cooking breakfast, getting up, you know, 20-30 minutes earlier and having a nice healthy breakfast, or even, you know, a smoothie, something with, you know, vegetables and fruit and some whey protein that you're able to make in 10 minutes and walk out the door and start your day off right. You know, I want you to do that. I want you to try that. I want you to just set a little mini habit, a little mini goal, and I want you to execute it. And I want you to do it for the next week. Do it for a week, because I truly believe that anybody's capable of doing something for a week and trying it out. And you know what? If you don't like it, drop it. If you don't like what you've done, drop it and then try something new, or try a different area. So if your thing's not food, if it's not health, try a new work goal, whether it be like, as soon as I get into work, check all of my emails, organize all my emails, organize my task list, my to-do list, whatever it is, set a nice habit, and then execute it for a week. And let me know what you think. If you think it's been productive, let me know. If you need help, maybe setting a little mini goal or a big goal, feel free to comment or reach out to me privately. I'd be glad to help you. So anyway, if you're enjoying any of this content, if you're enjoying hearing me talk about some of this stuff, or if you have suggestions on what you would like me to talk about or organize, please drop a comment. If you like this, please click like, please comment. Please actually go to the YouTube channel, click subscribe, click like. I appreciate it. Every little bit that you do there helps me gain exposure and will help me change people's lives. So, maybe I haven't touched, a lot of people yet, or maybe I haven't even touched one person yet, but maybe if you like it, maybe if you comment it, somebody will actually get the content that otherwise wouldn't have got it if they weren't my friend. And maybe that'll help them. So I'd like to thank you for listening to me, and if I could do anything to help you, please let me know.